Hello everyone, I'm your host, Warrior Angel. Welcome to my Let's Play series for Total War Rome 2. Now this game is a personal favourite of mine. It's why I've decided to include it as one of the first Let's Plays for my new channel. So I hope you enjoy the series. Feel free to like or comment on any of the videos. And if you have any questions to me or any advice, feel free to ask me or tell me. And I shall try to endeavour to answer as many questions as possible. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this started. As you can imagine, judging from the title, we're going to play as Pergamon, which is part of the Black Sea Colonies DLC. Why Pergamon? Well, for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to do something a bit different. I normally play as the barbarian factions, such as the Sini and that. I just wanted to try something different from them. And I've never really given any of the Hellenic factions a go properly, so I thought go for one of them. As for Pergamon in particular, it's partly because of the fact that they're a bit different. Rather than being the typical Athens, Sparta, Macedonia and that, I figured I'll go for something a bit different, so we're going with Pergamon. And also partly just because of the name, the amount of times I've been saying Pergamon and people tend to think I'm talking about Pokemon. So Pergamon, yes, so just to get it out of the way, Pergamon, I choose you. Yes, little things do make me laugh, they amuse me greatly. If you're going to watch any of these Let's Plays, you may have to suffer for some of them, but don't worry, I will hold back a bit. Anyway, let's get this one started. If you've been busy listening to me, as well as looking at the screen, you will see that we've had, as part of our traits, 5% research rating plus 2 to cultural conversion, minus 25% to building and construction costs, plus 10% to non-mercenary recruitment costs, and plus 4 growth per turn. This means that I'm going to have to spend more money trying to recruit units for my armies, but I'm hoping that between my very cheap building costs and my extra growth to towns, that hopefully I'll be a stronger tongue twister then. Hopefully I'll be able to grow a strong economy very quickly, which should be able to off-balance the extra costs I'm going to have to spend towards my military. We're going to play the game on normal, and if I find it too easy at the moment, I'll try and boost it up to hard later on. And without further ado, let's start the campaign. Just as a disclaimer for anyone who may be offended, I'm not exactly an expert when it comes to talking ancient Latin or ancient Greek names. I will try to say the names of characters and, towns and that as much as close as possible, but if I'm saying anything wrong and it is bothering you, tell me in the comments of the video. Preferably tell me what is bothering you, how I should be saying it phonetically if possible, and I'll try to make that the correction for any of my future episodes. Anyway, I'm going to leave you now.
Yours is a land of ancient legend, the country of Troy and the Iliad. Your heritage offers little protection against foreign invasion, however. You must defend yourself or be destroyed. The Sardis to the east, the decadent people of Croesus, are your principal foes. Seek allies. Both Bithynia to the north and Rhodes to the south are predisposed towards you and may be amenable to military cooperation. Further allies around the Aegean will be hard to come by, so maintain your defenses, especially against the larger regional powers of Macedon and the Seleucids. Destiny awaits the people of Pergamon. The world shall be yours.
Yes, hopefully, if this campaign goes well, the world shall be mine. If it doesn't, I'm probably going to go in the same direction as Troy. For anyone who hasn't read the Iliad or know the story of Troy, yeah, that does not look good. So anyway, as you can see, we have our first objective, which is completely control one province, either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies, as well as extra bonus objectives. So we're going to check these out. First of all, we have put a lid on it. Oh, these do amuse me, these ones, I tell you. Forge a defensive and military alliance with the following faction, Bithynia. We also have the same again with Pontus. Now, I believe Bithynia is just here. Yes. And Pontus is just up here. Now, for the ultimate objectives, we are going for a military victory. So as you can see, we have to control 90 settlements, which also includes client states and military allies, luckily. Maintain 180 units, 60 naval, And we have to have Asia, Bithynia et Pontus, Macedonia, Mesopotamia, Egyptus, and Magna Graecia. So let's just check these out on the map quickly. We have Asia is where we're starting. Let's move this down here a bit so we can actually see. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Asia is here, which includes Sardis and apparently, Rhodes, is it? Yeah, Rhodes as well. So I've got, this is my starting province. We have Bithynia et Pontus up here. Macedonia is just here, of course. Magna Graecia is there. Egyptus, Mesopotamia, and yeah. So let's see. I think I've got a basic plan, something to like the aim of this general Let's Play series. Of course, no plan survives first contact, but we're going to try and see what's going to happen. If I use my little map marker here, if anyone doesn't know about these, you can, if you make a Twitch account, which allows you to stream live, you can also, you get these handy little map markers. You can also go through the options for the Twitch thing to activate them for your, well, when you're not streaming as well. So they're handy for these Let's Plays to try and help with direction. Okay, so anyway, excuse my bad drawing, but first of all we're going to attack and capture Asia. Asia or Asia? Asia's all the way up there, so we're going to go Asia, I suppose, might be better. So we're going to capture Asia, which means getting out Rhodes and Sardis. Bithynia et Pontus, part of my bonus objectives, I'm supposed to have them as allies, so I'm thinking let them stay up there and I'll just capture any of the provinces they decide not to go for. From Asia now, we're going to head east down to Mesopotamia, taking out, going to see about catching Amania, Media Magna, Persis and Exile. So we have a nice border here and here. For Mesopotamia, we're going to swing down to Egyptus, taking out the different ones along the way. From there, maybe head to Libya, or in any case, head north then to Macedonia, taking out Knossos, Sparta, Athens, and Macedonia. But for swinging across here to Magna Graecia to take out Rome. From there then, I should be pretty close, if not at my 90 settlements, but otherwise, I have plenty of other options to think. I may see about continuing east, or heading off into the European continent, or carry along the west across Africa. I haven't decided yet, but I have many options. So anyway, that's the basic plan. Let's just see how it goes. Okay, what's next? First of all, diplomacy. Let's see who we got. Bithynia. Okay, I haven't got much. Can't trade. I haven't got a port apparently. Okay, Bithynia, you like me. I'm supposed to try and become an ally, but that's a bother. You're treacherous.
Greetings,
and they got
non-aggression
pact. So let's try trade agreement.
Before your
that's a little bit of extra money.
I agree and admire your sense and
what about defensive alliance? Supposed to? No, nothing yet. I could try bribing them, but I don't feel that strongly about it at the moment. I mean, just out of curiosity, I wonder how much money I would have to spend. Oh, 1,200. What about 600? Okay. Let's say if I was going to do 1,000, how would that work? Still low, so I'm not going to bother with that yet. Anyway, Rhodes, you like me. You're actually a bit unreliable, but not treacherous, and you really do like me a lot more than Bithynia did before I have a treaty with them. On the other hand, I want to try and capture Asia as my own province, so I can issue edicts and that, so I'm not going to do anything about them. Sardis is going to be the first one to try and take out, and let's... Oh, you're a satrapy of the Seleucids. Okay. Yeah, they've got quite a few things. That means I don't particularly want to try and jump straight into a war with Sardis, if it means I'm going to have to take on the Seleucids as well. I want to try and maybe hold off a little bit until I build up my forces. I'll have to think about that actually. Titus, you don't like me. Can I get anything from you about
spare
it?
My ass. Well, why do you
Wow,
trouble my
spare your
digestion
ass.
today?
Christ. Okay, so nothing much in the way of diplomacy. What's next? Technology. First of all, always go for logistics, or the first one anyway. Sardis barracks, Pergamon camp. That will be handy, I reckon. Okay, let's check out my thing. Okay, I'm part of the Attilid dynasty, and I've only got 25% influence in the party, in the court. Right, let's try and deal with that. This is my faction leader, Philotas. Okay, I've already jumped up to 42. I'm happy with that, and that as well. So there we go, we're now 47%. Gives me a little bit better thing here. As a measure of fairness, you're one of my generals. I don't want you as a general. I want to try and improve Simonides' gravitas. So which one are you in? You're Philotas. Here we go. Alright, what we're gonna do is actually swap my general around for the Sons of Ares. So replace, and where is he? There we go. Simonides, higher. And as you can see here, if you check out the video description for this video, you'll be able to see that as part of my mods, I have Champlu's Gold Unit mod. I completely recommend it. It adds, units that are relevant to the factions for every one of them. So I completely recommend it, and it's nice to see that the enemy actually uses them as well as me. So, what to go for? Actually, what we got? So, Pergamon's Noble Cavalry, Royal Lancers, Heavy Greek Swordsmen, Pikemen, Agamas Spears, Chosen Spearmen. Can I get any more? Royal Hellenic Riders. I would be personally tempted because, for the looks of it, Ephesus, which belongs to Sardis here, is one of the provincial capitals, so I'm gonna... It might not be the best to have cavalry, but on the other hand, I don't exactly have anything for cavalry yet, so it might be best for me to go for one of these. Which one might be best? Royal Hellenic Riders, 62, 31, 45... 46, 26, 76. 45 for armor. Nicely. We're going to go for the Royal Hellenic Riders. This should do nicely. Okay, and we're just going to inch you a little bit closer, see if we can get you close to see what Ephesus is doing. There we go, perfect. Okay, what we got for Ephesus? We have 7 garrison, 5 for fleet, and they have 4 units there out of the 10,000. Okay, well, just leave them there for a second. Philotas, I think you can go towards Persenis. Be ready to capture them, so start heading through there. I'm going to use my spy to have a look, see if there's anyone here actually. Oh my god, no one here. Cool, let's go. Sabotage, get some experience going, poison their wells, etc. Successful, great. And you increase this rank as well. I'll come back to her in a minute because there's something I'm going to explain about my way of playing Rome 2. So I'll be explaining that shortly. Right, first we're going to do, we're going to increase this. We're going to take full advantage of the fact that Pergamon have very cheap buildings, so we're going to upgrade this. What we got? First of all, only 910 for the first increase here. Wow. For homestead, we're going to go for grain pits. Reason why is I'm going to be trying to conquer Asia first, and the little bit of extra army replenishment will help me out, plus more wealth. And I'm also going to go for a muster field, which will give me hoplites, levy pikemen, and javelinmen. That will be handy. Okay, while we're here now, well, how many of these actually are going to face? Only 6 of them, so I don't need that strong a force for these. We'll just get one of each here. You can get an extra unit of hoplites for now. Oh yeah, and I'm going to explain what we're doing about here. One of the things I've noticed when people are saying about this game is that they don't really feel much of a connection to your agents or to the, well, to your generals. I mean, they are a dime a dozen. You can always get some randomly spawned ones, which don't have any real thing to you. They say you can pick the skills you want for them, rather than like the older games where they're assigned. So, you know, people wonder, well, why should I bother? Me, I try to do things a little bit differently, even if it is to my detriment a bit. I go for traits. Okay, poison wells. But what I try to do is have an image based on really their first skill here, because you can't actually pick that first skill. So I go for that. Like her, for example, she's a courier. Some things need to be carried in secrecy. It gives me increased campaign movement, military intelligence, and intercept orders. Now this sounds to me, for example, like the sort of person who's going to be stealthy, trying to not rush into things, quite observant, so they can get from A to B. So really, we got antagonist, which doesn't quite strike me as the sort of thing. Although you could argue that would be handy for trying to push through. Agents, not so much. The spy, that makes me feel a bit more because of a courier, the spy, better. So I'm going to go for that. I will see about going for an Agent X actually, just because I'm only human. A little bit of extra to my critical success will help greatly. But yeah, I try to do this, that I have an image of what the character is based on their first skill, and I try and pick skills that will add to that. I mean, everyone in life goes for, if you're good at something, you try to improve that, rather than, for many people, trying to expand on their weaknesses. So I'm going to try to do that with not just my agents, but my generals and everything as well. So anyway, that's all we can do this turn. We're going to end it. Nice cup of tea there. Ooh, Glati is actually making a fast move over here, but I don't want him taking Pessinus. He hasn't got many of them though. That could be handy. Okay. What we got? Quartermaster report. They're done. War declare. Glatia and this is a way to get around Seleucids. For anyone who, if I can do it, of course.
We hunger for battle.
Right. Well, let's see if I can sabotage these first. Wounded. Okay, that didn't work. Bugger. Right. So what I want to try and do is, if I try to attack Sardis now, then the Seleucids will offer to join them. So what I would do instead is, if I go to Galatia, offer to join the war against Sardis.
Idle purpose, and all will be.
They will of course accept, because I'm not asking for anything in return. So as you can see here now, I've got Sardis as an enemy. Yeah, they haven't got Seleucids or anyone else, so I can't complain about that. Okay, so let's. Okay, might have a problem then, because I wanted to take Pessinus before the Galatia got it, but it seems like I won't be able to do that. Okay, we're going to bring you down here actually. Okay, very heavily against me, but we are going to continue the siege a second and take advantage of my extra bit of wealth to stock up on this nose. So some of these. More cavalry, not so useful. Get some slingers as well. Yeah, so we're going to hire these. As you can see now, my economy has taken a big giant pitfall, but I'm only going to use them for the one turn. So as you can see now, it has actually helped out a bit. If I do an auto-resolve, how many will I lose? Quite a few. There's 67. That's what, roughly 180, 360, 360, 540, Okay, actually, let's reverse this. What have they got? Eastern Slingers, Levy Pikeman, Militia Hoplites, some more thing, and these. I think we're... oh, bugger, I meant to actually go back. Crap. Anyway, going with this, I've now lost 653, there's a close victory, they lost 1,362. At least I didn't lose any of my troops. Okay, so we're gonna sell this. But ooh, yeah, you can tell he did.
Ready, we hunger for battle.
Right. So now we've got the thing. We can get rid of these and just ban them. Now I've got my economy back.
At your command.
Yeah. The shame actually about something. It's a shame I don't thinking about it now. I could have added because of my courier's extra campaign movement, I could have moved her with them, and they could have actually attacked this turn. Instead I'm going to have to make do. Oh well. They'll no doubt help out and then get things for betraying. So I'm going to just send these back actually for the moment.
Advance.
I don't know if they will actually survive or not. We'll just see what happens with them. Okay, anyway, we'll leave this for a moment. And oh, Sardis is a vulnerability. Okay, we'll get that, choose this. What have you got? Stranger to Fear. Now that's going to be handy for 5% experience to gain weight for all units. There's that. Oh, we've got Hope. Gods will look after the people, they always do. Minus 10% religious build and construction costs plus 2 public order. Now, let's see, which one of these sort of matches him up and sort of that sort of thing. Major Second, Capable, Vicious Warrior, Wife was Sovereign. I tend to try and get us some faction leader, but you know, it's Hope. What I'm going to use is a command of men. I'm going with the idea that, you might be a commander and you've seen countless enemies as well as comrades fall before me, but you still have hope. And Dread Commander, Proven Leader, Sworn Bodyguards. Here we go, Proven Leader, fill the underwater back and then once again. That would do. Sounds like someone who has a bit of hope. Yes, some of my reasoning might be a bit, what's the word? Might not be the best explanation for why I picked some of them, but it's the way I work, so you have to bear with me. Alright, let's end a turn, see what happens with Galatia. Oh, glad he didn't actually take them on.
You have many fine goods that many among us would enjoy.
Oh, okay.
Can I not persuade you to trade with us?
Can I get a bit more money out of you than just that? There we go, perfect. Of course, I got a port now. I could have actually done trade agreements. Okay, logistics is done. Faction encounter the Adrisian Kingdom. Masterfield has now been built. Perfect. Okay, next we're going to go for is a workshop, so we can get siege weapons. What else have we got to do? They're still under the thing of Sardis, so we can actually try and take that. Oh, they're sieging them. That's why. We're going to do that. Okay, I'm not going to bother doing this. As you can see, we're going to win this yet again. 87, 89. Gonna go balanced again. Up, down, elbow, elbow, slash. So it's victory. I'm going to occupy.
We hunger for battle.
Ha! Sardis is going bye-bye into the dust. Glatia, you can actually get out of my province. If you can insist on staying here. Okay, what's my general got? A bit of clout. He enjoys the sight of blood, particularly enemy blood. -2% for all units. 5. -5. Could be handy, but I might have to be big. And honor. 10% more for all units. Oh, okay. Not the best, but at least my character's main skill sort of balances out that. Okay, now as he is my faction leader, I am going to go for Whitefall Sovereign. Just because it's the sort of thing I imagine I want my faction leader to have. And someone who is honourable yet also enjoys the sight of blood strikes me as a vicious warrior, so we're going to give him that as well. Can't give him any of the extra abilities. Oh, and I don't think I mentioned it yet. If you're wondering how I'm getting these ones, this is also a mod. This is for the Talents, Traits and Toadies mod, which is included in the collection if you check the video description below. So I recommend it. It does give you quite a few interesting traits, apart from what you find in the original one. You're still actually raiding, I believe. Yes, which is bothering me because you're actually affecting my income. Okay, we've got this all built up now anyway, so let's see, what we're going to do is, wow, that's a good 770 for that. We're going to take that, we're going to upgrade that, and I am going to go for herding grounds for this one. Okay, I'm just pretty happy with this. Oh, and let's do trade with that. Athens, will you trade with me?
Enter, friend, and speak.
No.
We
What about
surely have
non-aggression?
much to discuss, and
No.
we see some gain for
I'm tempted
your
to try to
people,
get
but little
non-aggression
for
because of the fact
ours
that
in
I
such
don't
an
want, when
arrangement.
I'm trying to expand east,
So we
I
must
don't want
refuse.
Athens and Macedonia and that trying to come in from the west to try and capture my provinces, at least without asking my permission about it and letting me know through getting rid of the non-aggression pacts, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Please accept
What
as a
about-
most
you willing to say
humble
one of these
audience
now?
for your
No.
terms, my poor self.
What
Now,
about
speak as you
military
will.
lines? No. Okay. Cyprus. Oh, one thing I want to do. I'm gonna take out roads. And
Athena give you wisdom
I'm gonna
so that you may speak
end
well.
that.
The gods of
basically
Olympus
just
will look
trustworthy
to
now.
our safety. Let us hope you are not.
Oh well. Let's see. Knossos, I
For
like
the
you.
sake
You're
of friendship
cautious
that has
and
been
loyal.
and
So
friendship to come.
try
Greetings.
non-aggression pacts. Great.
I must accept.
What about trade
although my
agreement?
honor
Okay.
cries out against it.
Defensive lines.
Your words have.
You just want.
You have many fine goods that many among us would enjoy.
What about a military
Can I not
alliance? Would
persuade
like
you
that?
to
No.
trade with us?
There. I'll tell you what. I'll be nice. I might offer you a little bit of money if I can afford it. I'll give you 100. No.
You have spoken
Okay, we'll
much,
stick with trade
but
agreement
little
for
of
now.
it has been rational or clear-headed.
And give
I
me
cannot
500.
agree.
Nope.
Your gold
Fine.
would be
Give me
well spent
Just
by
give me that.
my
God, these people are so fussy just because I decided to decline, cancel a non-aggression pact. Jesus. What about you? Do you want to
Speak quickly and well.
Do you want some
Speak
trade?
ill,
No. So Lucas, I don't really want your thing, although you give me 142. That could be handy. We're addressing Kingdom. What about you guys?
You are welcome.
Trade
Although
agreements?
my ancestors
No.
and people expect talk with
No aggression
purpose
pact?
and honesty.
Okay, Knossos already got Glatia. I'm coming after you as soon as I deal with roads, so can't go for you. You.
I give you welcome.
I can't actually do it for
Zeus
you
and
because
all
you're
the-
satrapy of Egypt. Athens doesn't want
Be welcome
anything
here and speak as you wish without.
from me. Why? Apparently, agent actions, which happened before I even took control of the game, have affected us, so they don't. Not the biggest fan of me. Right. Okay, well, I've got a little bit of extra income coming in now. Hopefully, Glatia is going to be leaving me alone. And let's just end the turn. Good, you're left. It is annoying though, the fact that if I was raiding someone right on outside one of their cities, I would get some penalty points, but for them, nah, it's fine. Okay, they've captured Iconium. The spy's back, great. Got Troubled Province in Asia. Fashion encounter is Macedon, and that's done. Okay, we're going to build this up as a farming settlement, as it will give me some extra money from agriculture. Unless all commerce, plus 2% from all sources, and there's a difference. Now we'll go as farming settlement. That. And I'm tempted to try and get a military wolf for this, so I can actually fire pod days, peltasts. No, we're going to save up for that. Okay, where's my spy gone? She's here. Right. We are going to go after roads next, so we're going to start bringing her down here. Actually, we're going to see about bringing her here. Strangely, it won't let me actually on here, but okay, we'll do that. Okay. How much longer is this going to bother me in terms of public order? Hopefully not too long. Yeah, my visual stability I was hoping would actually go down eventually because of... It's supposed to anyway, I thought. Oh, okay. Anyway, we'll enter now. Okay, welcome. Let's start it. There we go. Trade gained. Untrustworthy. Commodities, right. Okay, well, I'm going to try and take on roads, so I suppose I can move you out ready. We're going to... Now I've got some money, and... We've got one more turn for the Holosidoros barracks to be finished, so... We're going to recruit some, I think. I'll get some hoplites, I think.
Are you ready to serve?
Yeah, I'll go for the hoplites. Pretty happy with those. Actually, let's get 2 of these and 1 group of slingers. Okay, spy. You're going to come over here now. Okay, there we go. Sabotage, poison wells. Okay, let's build up that army so I can take them on then against roads.
Ready for battle.
Prisoners. Okay. Still got a little bit to go for that. Okay, let's end turn yet again. Roads should not be that hard to take on, but I still have to wait a few turns apparently, otherwise people are still going to think I'm even less trustworthy than I already am, which is annoying. Bithynia wants...
I propose, or rather ask for, a treaty to combine.
So I've got 1. Oh, I thought there was someone else in there apart from snipers. Oops. Okay, engineering's done, quartermaster and construction's finished. Okay, what else should we get? Docks, dry docks. Hoplite barracks would be pretty nice actually. Although I do need to see some let's do land reclamation, I guess. Okay, close that. How many more turns do I have to wait for roads?
Be welcome. If I can give you a fair answer, you will have
5
it.
more turns. Okay. Macedonia, you actually like me. Why is that? Treaties with Bithynia, cultural affinity, broken treaties with Tylus, and gifts. Okay.
Greetings, honoured guest.
Just out of interest, how much money would I get at you? 110. That's nice.
Athena give you wisdom, so that you may
Let's
speak
get an
well
aggression
and
back.
persuade me of your cause.
Trade agreements.
Be welcome.
And you give me 1,000. Wow.
My people.
Okay. Since that works then, it means let's try Athens.
Be welcome. If
You
I
should
can
like
give
me
you
a bit more now because yeah, I'll treat you a Macedonia.
welcome.
Really.
I throw open the doors to you
Helps.
and
Okay, you got non-aggression.
you speak with wisdom
trade?
and grace.
Okay, let's offer
I'm
you
sorry.
a little bit of extra money
I
for
gain
that.
only the scorn of the gods and my people if I agree to your proposal.
Trade, and I'll offer you a little bit of payment. There we go, so I've got more
My
money
peop-
coming in now. Tylus, you still don't like me. Sparta... Okay, you're not quite a port, so that's okay.
Greetings, my
Let's
friend.
make a...
You have my ear
I'll
for
brush
your
it past you
speech,
anyway.
and if it profits my people,
I should
agreement
take some money
too.
out of you if I can. There we go.
I must
This is all
accept.
just so... My plan is that, as like I said, as I'm expanding east, I don't really want Athens, Macedon and Sparta and that to try and, sail over and start capturing provinces here. At least if they do so, hopefully they're going to at least have the decency to break their non-aggression pacts with me, so it should give me some advantage. Plus, some of them, like for example Sparta, are confident yet loyal as well. So hopefully that will help out with me in that regard. The Macedones are about normal, likewise the Athens. So all I can do is try and see what happens. Okay, let's... What have they got? Let's poison some of their troops. My army.
I do enjoy.
And don't get wounded again, woman. Wait.
Was there ever any doubt?
Okay, they haven't actually got that good an army to try and take me on. It's only because of the fact that I need to... Yeah, it's only because really I have to wait for my treaty because I want to try and be nice enough about it. Okay, what we've got? We're gonna get some normal pikemen.
Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life.
And I'm gonna get some quick infantry as well, just because they're pretty nifty to have when you're fighting spearmen. Swordsmen tend to typically win as long as you can get that at them. So yeah, we're gonna have that. Okay, and what about you? Are you okay up here? Any more things I can build? Let's get... Yeah, let's build a military wall for now, since I've got the cash. Let's end the turn again. Who do you want me to join the war against?
Consider the glory
Armenia.
lost forever if your troops stand aside
not-
in this war.
I'm not heading that way yet, so I don't particularly want to join the war. So, no, I'm sorry, I have to reject your offer. Why are you heading over there now, Cyprus? The Oracle at Delphi. As a youth, Apollos slew Serf and Python. Okay, right, what does that mean for me? +4 public order per turn, 10% wealth from all sources. That's very nice. Philotalos is also untrustworthy because he's been in the settlement for so long. Okay. Let's build up. Let's get this time. See, another 2 units of these, and what Hellenic riders, citizen cavalry, light horse, not so much. Citizen, heavy lance riders. You got far less armor, but you got good melee defense and charge bonus, as well as melee attack. Yeah, we'll go for some light horses. Can I actually attack roads now?
Be welcome.
Thing, declare
If
war.
I can give you a fair answer.
4 turns. Well, they said that several turns ago. Ah, right. Okay, end the turn again. There isn't really much I can do at the moment. I don't want to. I want to try and capture my province of Assyria straight away.
I humbly ask that you at
Defensive
least
alliance.
consider a formal treaty.
Okay,
Strong defenses need good foundations.
give me some money. There we go, and now I've got Sparta. Hopefully if there's any battles with them in the future, I can shout the words,
We
"Yes,
implore
Sparta!" No, I don't want to do anything with them. It just amazes me how many factions there are in this game, I tell you. Okay, land reclamation's been done. Expand one of my settlements, and that. Okie dokie, that's... Okay. Let's expand that actually. We're gonna go for practice field, eh? We're gonna go for a workshop first. Bang, will... No, no, I don't want to go for that yet. You, just some more military actions.
Excellent choice.
Good.
I have seen it.
You've now gone up again. Great. Let's bring you out on maneuvers, shall we say. And we'll get you some pikemen. Okay, but how about you? Come on.
How can I be of assistance?
What have we got next? Reconnaissance, courier. Reconnaissance, fugitiveness, antagonistic, and agent. We're going to go for agent for this turn. And let's see, we're going to go back onto here, I think. Let's go for tactical drills. That looks handy. Okay, I'm just going to end this turn now, and then when it finishes going through things, assuming nothing comes up, I will end the turn. End this video, I should say. So let's just see what happens. Cyprus is doing something out of the way. Okay. Right. On that happy note, I am going to finish this video, and for now, thank you for watching. And if you're going to know what we're going to do next, we're going to come down in the next video. I should say we're going to come down, capture roads for ourselves, and then start slowly expanding east. Probably coming into conflict with the Glatia. See about maybe becoming allies with Pontus as well. I've got to see about doing that, and then continue heading east, as well as building up the economy here now. But anyway, thank you for watching. Feel free to like if you had any comments that you want to share with me regarding anything regarding my plans, things, how I'm approaching my skills, or anything about the video. Feel free to do so. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching again, and bye for now.